Test, test, test. Let me make sure my sound is right. Test, test, test. Alright, we good to go. Well, we are back. We are back, and it feels good to be back. I've been away for a little while, building up the infrastructure of my business. A lot of you guys know that I work teaching sim racing to children in school, so it took me some time to build it up, and I'm back. So I finally reached a point where I could like really, get some decent amount of time to start driving again, streaming again, sorry. So let me just check my alright, I just wanted to check my feed, make sure everything is good. It's so funny, I had so much trouble setting up OBS Studios. It's the program I'm streaming from. I had so much trouble setting it up because I like forgot everything. But anyway, we got it back. It's looking good. It's looking real 2023. And I'm just happy to be back, honestly. I've been practicing here and there with the driving, having to, as you can see, I've had to stay current, in my lesson plans and what have you. So I had to have some level of driving experience. So that was my that's where I got some of my practice in. But I got a little bit rusty on my street circuits. I was always pretty decent on street circuits when I first started streaming. But when I got off, oh man, took some time off, the street circuits started eating me alive. As you can see, I don't remember Monaco being so bumpy, my goodness. It's been a while, look at that. Easily hit the wall. So one of the things that I struggle with, believe it or not, is allowing my tires to warm up, because who has time for that, right? No, but yeah, it usually takes a full lap to let your tires warm up. So about midway through the lap, I'll start trying things that I should not be trying on my out lap. You gotta get a little bit of impatient at times, and I pay for it. I have to, stop the session all the time and restart it. So I figure, since I'm streaming, let's do it the right way, right? That way I don't have to weary you guys' patience. I like street circuits. That's like my thing on a Assetto Corsa. I usually do it in VR. I mean, it's a lot easier for me in VR, I want to say, but I just love street circuits, man. It's a continuous start-stop, continuous like pushing in the limits. You have to get those wheels by the wall. Can't be afraid. Come through here flat out. Maybe on the third lap or something I'll try it, but not now. Alright, so my tires should be a little bit warm now. I'm not going to push it to the limit, but I'm going to start edging to the limit. Formula One cars are so powerful. They just want to like skip over those bumps like they're not there, but then you'll realize really quickly that you can't always do that. Ah, look at that, man. My arrow is down. Uh-oh. I jumped the, I did a Lewis Hamilton. I saw him do that in the middle of a race. Got no penalty for it, so. Almost went through there flat out. Almost. This is Charles Leclerc's famous corner where he tried to make the pass and ended up in the, sidewall. Alright, let's try and do a flying lap. Alright, I got a little bit more grip, but coming through here is like any man's game. Gotta clip these corners really. Oh, should have been. Okay, that worked. Ah, come on, make this. Pretty much got to do a U-turn there. It's important to maintain some level of grip through those corners, right? I always get scared when that car hops like that. Alright, let's make sure we don't skip over there. Oh, come on, hold it. Alright, I wanted to flat out that corner, but I started losing it. I didn't want to lose it too bad. Monaco is not easy. It doesn't give you a lot of room for error, you know. You just gotta pray that your downforce is gonna stay true. And then we gotta get near those walls. Monaco is not by any means easy. Not by any means. Ah, brush the wall. So I wasn't looking at the wall. I use it, I mean references, right? Because in the Formula One car, it's pretty much all about references. You know, you're going so fast. Always give me a little bit, let the Alright. Alright, stayed off the wall at least. I'm not doing anybody's qualifying lap any justice, so. But I'm not crashing. That's the thing I'm happy about. Being away for a little while. Whoop, I spoke too soon. But anyway, being away for a little while, I'm kind of happy that I'm not crashing. I'm gonna go into the pits because I want to see my lap times. Of course, they're not gonna put my best, but they'll put my last. So. Let me just check this speed. This thing looks beautiful. I'm actually happy because I was kind of nervous because I didn't know what kind of if I was gonna experience any latency or anything. So I'm pretty happy with how it comes out. Let's obey those track rules, guys, right? Look at that. That car wants to hop and spin away from you. I'm always blown away by like the old footage of like Senna and all of the other guys coming around these corners. And I mean, man, those Formula One cars back then were violently fast, and they had less of the aids that they have now. And they were manual, stick shift. Look at that. I always do that to myself. And they were sequential gearbox, so I'm always like amazed by those guys. I mean, right now, if you look at the simplicity of the car, I think that if you place one of those guys from back in the day in a car like today's, these guys would be easily the top of the grid. You ever notice in those races back in the day, like if you watch the old footage, it looked like those guys raced with like a death wish. Like they had there was no limit to how hard they would go. I'm taking it a little slower now on my outlap, so I don't have to restart the outlap. There was like no limit to where them guys would go. Excuse me, no limit to how far those guys would go. And if you look at today, guy like Lewis Hamilton getting entangled with Max Verstappen, you know, you can almost see Lewis like back down a lot. A lot of people say, oh, that's because he doesn't want to, you know, he's an honorable driver and Max is very aggressive. I just think it's because, you know, after a certain age, you start thinking about your well-being a little bit different. Certain guys go out and get a Harley at the age of 50. But very rarely do you see a guy who's 50 years old go out and buy a Ducati. Hope you guys got the example there. Alright, man, one more lap and we'll do a... Oh, no, I'm not doing another lap. We're going to just jump into a race. Let's see. Just try a race. See how that goes on Monaco. Monaco, when you drive against the AI, I mean, sometimes, you know, right around the what is it called? The hotel? Yeah, I think it's the hotel where you come down at almost like 360. The AI has so much trouble getting through there. So we'll see if they cooperate today. If not, you know, then we'll jump ship and then go to another track. But this is what I like to do. I like to run some practice laps and get the... I like to get the... just get the regular line down packed. Maybe push some limit, you know. Get some of the limits down packed. Clutch out. Holding on to that other clutch. Clutch out. Gotta jump on the brakes because you know what time it is when you come through here, boy. Yeah, so I like to give oh, somebody's crashed. I like to learn the track limits a little bit, and then After learning the track limits, I like to jump into a race because, you know, if you can make it through the if you can make it to the point where the field starts to stretch out, all you got to do is start pushing those track limits, and you'll easily catch up to the field, to the remainder of the field. Taking it easy on my fresh tires. I'm just taking it easy on my fresh tires. That's it, guys. I'm not trying to get this guy on the first lap. Oh, and I hit a curb. Got a lot of aero damage there, so I don't know if you guys can see that. So I can feel my handling is a little affected because of the aero damage. See, I can't really steer too great. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to make it through here with it. I knew it, man. My car is jacked, dude. Let me just get off track and just start it over. That was very funny. Nah, but that's one thing I like about Assetto Corsa, man. I mean, you know, they gave the game to the public and was like, here, you guys have at it. So there's so many more like immersive features that that bring like the actual driving experience to you, you know, like that one thing for sure, like when I crash and I can feel like I have aero damage, like the car no longer has the same amount of aero downforce as it did, you know. I love that. Alright, both clutches in, shift into first gear, get on that gas, and lights out. Wait to catch a little bit of traction. I mean, oh, come on, man. So, that first corner on Monaco is not a joke, right? You have to basically be within that pylon, and I was not, so I had to slow down. I got the penalty, speed penalty. Something is up. I just caught a little bit of a glitch. Sorry guys, I caught a glitch, and it literally felt like my car was in mud. I thought it was actually the AI like pushing me. Sometimes when the AI is pushing you, you can't control your car. There we go, that's a lot better. I'm over here wheel to wheel with this guy. Gotta be careful because I drive against the AI's at 92. I don't, you know, dial it down. Oh, come on guys. What's going on here? I don't dial it down so much, but I tried it at 100. I'm gonna get out of Monaco because I don't want to like I said, I don't want to wear you guys patience. I want to kind of keep the stream going. Where was I at prior? I was at Imola. Let's try out. Let's try Imola. Yeah, so as you can see, the opponent's strength is at 92. Now I had it at 100. It is unbearable at 100. On big tracks is better, right? Spa. Big tracks is fine, right? But the problem with that is these guys will go into corners with you that I mean, it would be illegal, you know, by standards in FIA standards, it would be just illegal. But these guys will go into corners with you, will to will. You'll always hit them. Like, you'll always hit them because they're places they're not supposed to be because they're just taking it to another level. But I had to dial it down, and I didn't want it to be so easy, so I dialed it down to, I think, 90, and I didn't find any like fight at 90, so I rose it up incrementally and found my sorry, I'm trying to focus and talk at the same time. I found a nice balance at 92, so give a little bit of an upshift so you don't have to come out that corner burning tires. Fourth gear get you around this corner quick. Fifth gear put you off the track. Might as well do your braking prior to getting into that, because I have a unique way of learning these corners. That was second gear, upshifting to third gear. The only thing I don't like about Assetto Corsa is they give you DRS on the first lap. Just keep traction going through there. I like to downshift, turn in like that, because if those tires are not warm, you will never make that corner. Remember I said fourth gear? Look how fast I'm going into the corner, and it just puts me on a limit. Downshift once, get my downshifts here. I went a little bit wider than I wanted to, but you see what I'm talking about. My man right here is risking it all. Oh, come on! I was on the what do you call it? The curb. I was doing all right. I might have jumped into this race a little bit too quick, but I've been practicing on Imola all day today, so. Oh man. somebody stalled out or something, lost power. But that's one of the things that you get playing with AI. And would you believe AI is still more peaceful than playing online? Definitely, if you hit those curbs like on the first lap and your tires are not warm, you definitely don't want to be adding power to your you don't want to add power to the car while you're on those curbs at all. a better exit, you can put. I knew it. But he's probably gonna. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew he was gonna do that, and that's what I was saying with the AI. So if I replay that, like, I know I'm in front of the guy. Where we at? Oh, look, we met. Yeah, we met. Bit of both of our fault. I'm not gonna take 100% blame for that one, but I didn't make it easy for him, and he turned in as well. But I was in front of him, I believe. So. Every time I'm doing a start in the F1, I always imagine like what it feels like to actually be catapulted. So, you know, to be catapulted into like from 0 to like God knows how fast, you know. Like when that car finally grips, I heard Chris Harris say it's like a continuous power. Like, I think he was Chris Harris. It was somebody else that drove an F1 car. They said it was just continuous power. It never ended. He did exactly what I was telling you guys not to do. He gave it the old go on the curb, so he ruined both of our race. Yes, finally. Oh, my man is making it difficult. Latifi, son. And he really made it difficult. So I got a little bit of aero damage, but it's not affecting me as bad like as if I was at Monaco, man. Monaco is like, you need all the downforce you can get. Yeah, this is one you got to get right. If not, you'll end up wide. And that wide is not easy to recover from. Alright, man, step on your gas. There we go. Second gear. Third gear. See, you got DRS, so you might as well use it. I'm not gonna quarrel with him. Let's just make it through here peacefully. Maybe I can catch up to him. I get a good at. No, I'm not gonna do that move again. I think on Automobilista 2, I was like number 15 in the world on this track as far as my hot lap times. But Assetto Corsa, I know that's going to be a lot different. So something that I've learned throughout my years of sim racing is don't pass someone where you don't have to. That's like one of the biggest rules I've learned. Lessons I've learned. And what I mean is, pass them. You got DRS, use it. You got straightaways, wait for them. Wait for the straight. to make the pass. If not, don't do it in the corners, man. And I'm talking sim racing. Oh, I lost it. Caught the curb. I'm talking sim racing, man. Like, I mean, see what I'm doing now? Like, I keep crashing and I restart, crash, restart. After a while, it gets a little bit annoying, and you just want to end the session. I mean, you know, just because it's just repetition of fail. So, you know, you don't want to always like make high risk moves. Now, if I'm on my last lap and I'm in second place and we're racing for I don't know, $1 million prize, that's a different story, man. I'm gonna take you into the corner, man. I'm gonna do all that I could. But oh man, made me go wide. This guy, who's that? I don't even know. It's the bootleg Hamilton back there. He's the one that did it. Can't believe I threaded the needle there. Ah, come on. Ah, I knew he wasn't gonna let me go. I knew he wasn't gonna let me go. And this is what I'm talking about here. Like, these guys hold true to a line that is non-existent. The AI, they have their line, right? And they hold true to it. So if we're going like in the corner, usually if that line meets up with your line, no matter if you're in front of them, they're gonna hold true to that line, and that's it. Y'all are gonna meet or y'all are not. So but this is why you get a lot of practicing prior to racing AI, because you're not going to get any practice. I mean, what are you really practicing with the AI? You know, you're not, as far as race practice, you're not getting much good practice, because the AI is just, it's like, how can I explain it? It's not random enough. It's not random, like it's not like me racing two people or three, you know, humans. It's not random enough. It's more structured chaos, if you can understand that. It's just a very off thing. So I don't think that you're gonna get much practice racing against AI. I end up giving them the line, man. Every time I go against that rule, I always end up like crashing or something. See, like I don't even want to do it again. Okay, my friend. Remember, I'm not going in with in there with him. Excuse me. Max. Two. Hopefully that limit practice helped me out right now. get some time up on him, but he's a little out there, I'm telling you. Ah, first gear. Ah, dag. I went in the first by accident. I knew exactly what happened. Like, it's like so much muscle memory going on right now. I knew I was in first gear, like before the car even started to pull. I saw the number 2 go down to 1. I was like, oh gosh. Alright, so we did what we could trying to get it, but these ghosts. But we did make some time up on them though, that was pretty cool. There he is. That car is dialed in, I can feel the grip. I can do things that I couldn't do the first 5 or so laps. I can't tell what lap I'm on. It's on the bottom of the wheel. Gotta wait to make a right corner, so 8 laps. So we got 8 out of 10 so far. So see if we can finish it out strong. I mean, we're in P2 right now. Make sure we don't get back in the first gear, man. He's back in our sights, but we're on lap like number 9, so not gonna be easy. So might not be possible. Oh yeah. Oh, I got a 4-second penalty, so that's out the window. Oh, and it restarted. So. And that's something. But I wound up being an 8-second time penalty because they say that I gained an advantage off the track, and now I got cars behind me. So basically had to give up 8 seconds. Nah, 10 seconds. Sorry. You know, I kind of respect those penalties, like when I'm really pushing the limits of the car, and like I kind of like I have to realize, like, even in my like high intensity, I have to remember to obey the rules. So that works out for me. I would love to to be able to drive one of these cars. Oh my goodness. I just want to understand aerodynamics from a, you know, like I want to be able to be in that car, man, and feel that aero going around, feel what it's like going around the corner. Alright. We got fireworks. He's won the Italian Grand Prix, and we are P2. I'm happy with P2, so. I mean, we could have caught up to him. There was a point where we could have caught up to him. But we, let's see what happened. Oh, I downshifted in the first gear by accident. Joe Guan Yu, yeah, right. He'll never win no Grand Prix right now, like, too early. Like, that's us, PremierVRA Academy, P2. But, yeah, I downshifted in the first gear. It was an accident. That's not the first time I lost a race, because of downshifting in the first gear. It has happened on iRacing. I was doing, like, a Formula V race, and I was going, like, head-to-head with this girl from England. And maybe about 4 laps, man, I was like on her tail, and I don't know what happened, man. I made the left corner, and my hand, it looked like something just caused my hand to click. It was like an anomaly. It was something. It was just crazy. Just click and downshifted in the first, and I lost the race. I mean, like when I'm really. Like when the heat is on and I'm really like, you know, out there like hunting somebody down and you make an error, it is just like one of the worst things in the world. But like I said, I respect it because it causes me to it forces me to discipline myself more. You know, that when those circumstances come, you know, I really have to lean on doing the right thing all the time. I think in a race is pretty much the winner of a race is determined by the one who does the right thing more times than the other person. Right? Hitting every apex. Well, if I hit 5 and you hit 3, you know, I'm gonna be gaining some time on you. Or if all of my downshifts, all of my shifts are on point and yours are slightly off, then I'm going to be gaining time on you. So if I continue doing the right thing more than you, then I think that's who wins the race. Alright, so glad to be back. I'm glad to be back talking, streaming, driving. I'm very happy for where my company is right now. Helping so many children, man. I mean, if you guys, I mean, just look at some of my videos, you'll see there were times where I had like 92 students, man. Like, you know, not at one time, but in groups, like groups of 30, man. Like just big groups of children, man. I had, you know, so much fun. And even now, like my groups, they're a little bit smaller now, more manageable, and you know, I'm really teaching kids, you know, just the fundamentals of racing. I'm teaching them the STEM careers that's surround motorsports, so teaching them about the different engineers that's in the Formula One teams, and you know, teaching them about tire degradation, how grip is associated, how tires are associated with the grip, how aerodynamics affect the grip. I'm teaching them a lot, so I'm really having a good time doing that. So if you were wondering where I was, that's where I've been. I've been trying to build my company so it can be strong and, you know, be effective. You know, I'm helping kids in excuse me, I'm helping at-risk youth and at-risk communities. You know, I'm in New York, so right now in New York City, we're dealing with a bunch of violent crimes. I mean, every day it's like some teen got stabbed or some teen got shot or brutally attacked. So that's where my aim is now. It's always been, but that's what my aim is with my company, is to try and occupy the time of some of these young individuals to, get them to start thinking about their futures more. Um, Letting them know that it's not impossible to be put in on an F1 team. It's not impossible. You may have to be the best of the best, but it's not impossible. So, as I said before, I'm glad to be back. Um, it's a privilege to be with you guys again. So, hope to see you guys soon. Peace. I gotta learn how to sign off because, I'm not good at it. Alright, peace.